Happy Friday. What's up, everybody? Welcome to the Deal Desk, where I call your leads live. It doesn't matter where they're from, what the situation is. If you are in the community, you get your leads called first. If you're watching on YouTube and it's public leads, you can head over to the REIToolbox.com. And the point of this show is for you to see how I talk to people, overcome objections, get accepted offers, negotiate, get yelled at. Whole bunch, right? There's nothing like live calls. So let's get right into it. Looks like the first one is in Miami. Okay. Let's see. So we got Miami. And what's the story with this one? So this is a duplex investment opportunity, two-family fixer-upper for sale, two-family home that offers endless potential for renovation resale. This property is perfect for investors, contractors, yada, yada, yada. Also great. There are two separate two levels units. Okay. Its own entrance. I mean, this thing needs everything. So yeah, it's definitely vacant. So this is currently listed now on Zillow. Where's let me see this. On Zillow, it has 16 saved and 246 views in about 7 months. So there's no interest on it. It's overpriced. That's okay. So, we never know what somebody's going to accept, regardless of the price it's at or how long they've been trying to sell it. All that matters is you just make the offer. Now, since this is listed with an agent, let me just confirm that. Yep, it is listed with an agent. I'm going to run some soft comps on this, and this is a duplex. So I'm going to look at multifamily, and let's pull it up on PropStream. PropStream is a whole new look. I'm still getting used to it, but I do like it. Okay. So it's actually been on the MLS for 200 days, which is a very long time. Okay. Oh, yeah, this needs everything. It's been on the MLS for 200 days, and it's been on Zillow for 198 days. So just about the same time frame. So I'm looking at some comps real quick. Let me look and see multifamily. Now, remember, when you're looking at comps, bedroom, bathroom, square footage, year built condition, multifamily, you want to look at unit mix, how many bedrooms and bathrooms in each unit, and just see what's sold in the last 12 months. Wow. Okay. Well, I mean, this one, our subject property is how many square feet? 2672 square feet. Okay. And it says it's an 8-bedroom, 3-bath. I found an 8-bedroom, 4-bath. Okay. And this one sold for $710,000. Okay. Let me show you this. Look at this one. Whoops. Hold on a second. Not yet. I got to log in and show it to you, I guess. But I found one that sold for $710,000. So it doesn't look like it's in bad shape either. Okay. Here it is. I mean, look at this. This sold 6 months ago. Okay. So it's much different. All right. So whenever we're talking with the agent or the owner, we want to bring these things up and ask them, hey, like there's one that's in great shape. It sold for $710,000. Okay. What am I missing here? Why did you list it at this price? Another thing is, I talked to a few agents yesterday and they knew it was listed high, but they did it just, I guess just to get the listing. If the agent and the seller aren't on the same page, the seller has unrealistic expectations and the agent still continues to list it. I mean, it's just going to sit there. It's just going to sit there. That's just what happens. Let me look at one more comp here. This one is fully renovated, 853. Let me see what they bought this for. But I mean, there's some 745. I mean, there's some that are just fully occupied in great shape. Like I don't understand the reasoning. Yeah, like here's another one. Let me see if I can pull this one up. Look at this one. This sold 3 months ago. Okay. This sold 3 months ago. And I mean, it's not renovated, but it's also not in as worse a shape as ours. I mean, look at this and look at this. Big difference. So I'm going to call them. I'm going to see, they're probably still accepting offers, but I want to really get an idea of like, are they flexible? Are they firm? Can you send me some comps? So let's go and give them a call. See if they pick up the phone. This is Anna. So we're going to call this agent. It's really overpriced, but everything's overpriced. Let's look at comps on here.
Hello.
Hi, Anna.
Yes, hi, who's this?
My name's Steven. I was calling about your listing there on 60th Street. Are you still accepting offers?
Yes, we are.
Great. I had a few questions. Did I catch it a good time?
Yes, go ahead. I'm not with the greatest antenna, so if we get disconnected, then you can text me and I'll reply back when I have better service. But go ahead.
Okay, no problem. Now, I was just looking at the listing. It needs a floor innovation. Are the sellers flexible on this price? Are they firm? What do you feel like they would do?
There is some room for negotiation, yes.
Okay. I just didn't want to waste your time.
Are you a wholesaler or you are like an
I'm a buyer. So some of
user?
these, I'm a buyer. Some of these we flip. Some of these we rent. Some of them we'll assign.
Okay.
But I just didn't know, because last thing I want to do is waste our time and your time. I just didn't know if they were just like firm on that price, or how
No,
flexible.
there is some room for negotiation, definitely. But,
Gotcha.
not a low ball off.
Oh, you broke up. You there?
Yes, can you hear me?
Last thing I heard
Hello?
is not a low ball offer. I think that's what you said.
Yes, yes, reasonable.
What's how low is a low ball offer?
What you have on in mind, I can tell you.
So I always just start off with the comps. I did see, let me see here. There's one on 58th Street. This one sold for 710 and it's in really good shape. I don't know if you saw that one. 160 Northwest 58th Street.
No, I haven't seen that. When did it close?
It closed October. Let me see.
Last year.
Yep. I try not to go more than 12 months because the market can change and all that, but this one was in good shape. I just, I probably have to be less than that because this one needs a full renovation. Is that something that your sellers may be open to? Is it worth a conversation? Oh, you broke. Can you hear me? You broke up again. Hello?
Hello. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you much better now. What did you say?
Yeah, it might disconnect again. That it has a new roof and windows already, so it's a complete rehab. It does need work though, but major things are done. So do you have a realtor that you're working with?
No, we're unrepresented.
Okay, well, send me a proposal in writing, and then I'll see it and I'll discuss it with the owners. Have gone driving by the house, or?
I just saw it on Zillow. I mean, my partner can go look at it, but I just, I was looking at the other one that sold for 710 in fair shape. So I think I was gonna say just from the amount of work it needs, I think we probably have to be closer to 600,000.
No, it's not gonna work.
What do you think
waste your
price? What do you think will be the best price?
It has to be close to the other one that was sold. Very close.
800,000?
The one that was in October.
Oh, 710. Yeah, that one was in really good
Mhm.
shape though, you know. So I don't. This is. Let me see the square feet of this property. It's
Please
about
go by and let me know.
2672 square feet. Does that sound
In
about
front of me.
Yeah. Can you hear me
Two,
okay?
it's
Oh,
two
choppy.
buildings. Yeah, you cut off. I don't have a good antenna, so
Okay.
that's why I'm telling
No
you.
problem.
So, I would recommend that whatever you have in the field, like that.
I lost you there.
You have
I,
seen.
I was gonna say this is probably gonna cost, about 100,000 or more to renovate completely. So I don't know if we can be close to 700,000.
Yeah. Well, unfortunately, that's about the number for the seller. So
Okay. No worries. Well, hey, I appreciate your time.
then no one work for that.
I understand. Thank you. Really hard to understand her. She's really choppy, but this is what I don't understand. And listen, the market will always tell you if it's overpriced or not, which this one is definitely overpriced. Okay. Yeah, I mean it's been almost 7 months. So they're asking 800,000. They're not going to get that 800,000. There's one in good shape that sold for 710. Similar. Based off the square footage, this is easily going to be 100 grand a fix. So like, let's say they want close to 710. Let's say that 700,000. Is somebody going to buy this for 700,000, put 100 grand into it, and that's not even really what it's worth? No, it's not. Okay, so you know, any lead that declines your offer but needs to sell, you still want to follow up with, because maybe another 6 months goes by. Okay, hold on a second. Maybe another 6 months goes by, and now their motivation has changed. We don't know how motivated they are, and we don't know the reason they want to sell. We just know this thing needs a lot of work, and they're asking the same price. Interesting graffiti. They're asking about the same price as if it was, rent ready, and it's not. So that's it. You don't want to. There's no point of me try to convince the agent why my offer is the best and all that stuff, because I'm not going to try to create a deal out of somebody that's not a real lead. They want to sell, they need to sell, but it's not going to work out. Okay, so especially when you're on for sale by owner on Zillow. Okay, so let's go to the next one. Let's see what the next one is here. All right, the next one is, let me close all these tabs. Give me 1 second. That was Miami. All right, let me scroll down. All right, the next one is in Pennsylvania, Hanover Street. Interesting street name. Needs floor innovation, fixer upper, Nanticoke, Pennsylvania. Okay, this looks like a multifamily as well. Let's see if we have a good conversation with this person. Remember, for those of you that are going after Zillow, it's like you're gonna have to make twice as many more offers, especially if it's listed by an agent. Because some agents are just unrealistic for whatever reason. All right, so this is the property. It's brick. Oh, is this fire damage? Okay, so this looks like a shell. All right, what's the description say? Oh, it's been on market for 1 day and 8 saves and 254 views. That's pretty good. Gutted, huge, 1-family house with approved permit to convert into 2-family house. Some work has been done, including electrical, plumbing. There's no garage or off-street parking. However, there's plenty of street parking. Contact the owner. Okay. So this can be converted. All right. They have approved permits. That's good. And let me just pull up the comps here for you. By the way, that last property that I looked at, who submitted that? I think that was, I think Darla, you submitted, yeah. That one you'd want to be at 600,000, I think. If they're stuck at 710, it's just not going to work out. This one, all right, let me see what it pulls up at. They are asking 120. It's only been on 1 day, and they have a lot of interest on it, which is great. It's right now it's categorized as single family. As a single family, that's not going to work. But if it's approved for a duplex, those numbers look good. I'm looking at duplexes right now. You have 250, 225. So far, so good. All right, let's give the seller a call. And let's see if they pick up the phone. I think they're asking a good price, though, so far. Needs a lot of work, but. Hello, Louis.
Yes.
Hey, Louis. My name's Steven. I saw your listing on Zillow for Hanover Street. Are you still accepting offers for this?
Yes.
Okay, perfect. I just had a few questions. Did I catch it a good time?
Sure. Just got one question for you first. Are you the principal buyer, or are you an agency or some type of company?
We're a buyer. Yeah, we're a buyer.
Okay.
I don't know what I'm going to do with it. That's why I want to just ask you a few questions, because it looks like there's the roof. You did some electrical, plumbing. How's the roof? Was this like a fire damage house or?
To be honest, I don't know. But I'm trying to help my dad sell the house, but
Okay.
the roof looks intact because there's no. We've had it for like over 2 years now, and there's no leak. If there was a leak, we would have seen it. So the roof is not new, but it looks like it's intact. I don't know how old it is because when we bought it as is.
Got it.
So I don't know how old the roof is, but it's not leaking, and it's not new.
Okay. Was it like a fire damage property?
To be honest, I'm not sure. The stairs, one of the stairs, because there's 2 stairs. One of the stairs does have a little like if there was a fire.
Right.
But the stairs is intact. The walls are a little burnt, but the walls are still there. Everything is still there,
Okay.
and it's just the stair.
Got it. So you're helping your father sell it, right?
Yes.
What kind of time frame were you guys looking to sell?
I mean, as long as we get the money, we can sell it right now.
And it has approved permits for a duplex.
Yes.
Okay. Perfect. Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to confirm with my partner. I think you're actually asking a reasonable price. Are you guys, if we cover the closing costs and all that, what do you think would be the best price you guys can do if I can close in about 30 days or less?
Well, we priced it at the price that we think would be fair for both
Yeah.
parties. So yeah, 120 should be it.
Got it. And then this is does that have 4 rooms?
It's actually like bedrooms. The way we are, like if we don't sell it,
Uh-huh.
the way that we're gonna fix it up, it's gonna be pretty much a total of 10 bedrooms. It's 3 floors.
Oh,
First, second floor, and the attic. The attic is pretty much huge also. So it's pretty much gonna be 10 bedrooms, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 bathrooms.
5 bathrooms. Okay.
Yeah.
10 bedrooms, 5 bathrooms. Um, so let me just do 10 bedrooms, 5 bathrooms. Okay. A 120. If we can do the 120, was this something you and your father were ready to move forward with as far as like an agreement in place?
Yes.
Okay. Let me take a look. And then is it possible that we can get inside the house and do a walkthrough?
Actually, my dad is there right now. If you guys can do today, will
Mhm.
be perfect. He's there right now, actually. So I don't know. You live around the area?
No, I have partners in that area though. It just looks like it needs a lot of work, and sometimes when they need that much work, we want to do a walkthrough. I mean, we'll do one regardless, but
Right. Right.
we want to see how much work
Definitely.
it's really gonna need.
Yeah. Yeah. Definitely. It needs a lot of work. That's why the price is that much, because it does need a lot of work. Um, but a lot of I guess more than half of the electrical has been done, because
Mhm.
pretty much every room has a light. So I guess the electrical is pretty far along. The plumbing, since we changed, because before it was a 1 family and now it's going to be a 2. So
Mhm.
the plumbing is I guess we got to reroute some stuff, but that's about it. Yeah.
Okay, great. And then let me just confirm this is I'm just looking at the information here. Oh, you guys just bought this, huh?
Yeah, like a little over 2 years ago.
Oh, okay. Well, it says it's on the market with, let me see, Rich Real Critch Realty. Critch Realty, you know who that is?
Yeah, that's the previous realtor that tried to sell the house as a 1 family. Um,
Oh, okay.
yeah, we couldn't get what we wanted. So now we got the permit for 2 family,
Yeah.
and we're trying to sell it ourselves. See if we could get what we want. If not, then we'll probably just keep it.
Okay. So I'll crunch numbers with my partner, and then they'll give you a call back. Is this the best phone number you can be reached at?
Yes.
Okay, perfect. We'll crunch the numbers just to make sure we can do that price, so I don't waste your time or anything, and then we'll give you a call back, and if it works, we'll move forward.
Okay. Perfect. Sounds great.
Thank you.
All right. Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.
Man, I was looking at the comps, and I had the wrong address at first. I'm like, man, this ARV is like really, really high. And then I'm like, oh wait, I gotta press enter here. I'm looking at the comps. All right. The agent was trying to sell it as a single family home 2 months ago. More, and they couldn't sell it. But I think the ARV is probably between 250 to 300,000, because they have the biggest one. There are some buy and holds in better shape, but I mean this is just it's a different kind of property. Actually, this one, I think I had a PPC lead come in. Oh yeah, look at that. That's interesting. I had a PPC lead come in 3 blocks north of this. This is a good area. It's a smaller town, but there is investor activity. 120, I actually think that's not a bad price. And there's a couple ways that I can tell you why that might work. The first way is I see a fixer upper that sold for 225, and this was in March. And it's not. It looks not. It's a wood frame. It looks nothing like ours. Ours is brick. Even though ours needs a lot of work, it's when you look at these things, you got to look at, well, what's the potential of this building? Are there other buildings like this? Okay, let me just double check these. But from what I see, yeah, I think here's one that sold for 350. This one that sold for 350 sold last month in June 22nd, 2025. And this sold, let me see. Yeah, this sold for 350. And this isn't even, this is also like a wood frame, and it's not renovated. And this is not renovated. This is actually a good comp. I think there's something here. Right? I'm always trying to be conservative to see, well, what price wouldn't work. Okay, let me see here. What price wouldn't work? What price would? But I'm looking at this comp right here. Let me see if I could pull this up. Yeah, this is actually a really good comp. But I don't want to jump on it, right? When you sound like, oh yeah, you know, this is great. Let me send you the contract now. Then you're gonna start losing. You're gonna start losing not rapport, but it's just you're gonna sound too thirsty. That's the last thing you want to sound like. Oh, this one sold on the MLS. Okay. Okay. Yeah, it's over 350. I think there's something here. Who submitted this? B, I think you submitted this. 350, Lewis. You're in the community. So I think we could do the 120, but he's not the signer. He's helping his father sell it. Okay. So what you want to do is make sure you get a good time or time frame when they're able to get in front of a computer. Okay. Now, I don't want to jump on it. I'll see if I can call him back here shortly. But I'm not going to say yes right away. Okay, because it's only been one day. They're ready to move forward, but I'm not ready to move forward as fast as they are. But yeah, I see smaller ones. I mean, there's one that sold for 150, 125, 135. Here's one for 120, but it's way smaller. Ours is about 3,200 square feet. This one that sold for 150 is only 2,855 square feet. Okay, so yeah, and that's not even anything like ours. This is a good one. So I'll call him back in a little bit, and I'll try to set up a good time to see when his father is able to get in front of a computer or email. If I can't get a hold of him, Bia, you're in the community, so I can help you close this one. But I think this is a good one. I think this is a good one. It's got a lot of activity, and yeah, I see the potential in it. All right, why don't we call some Lead House leads? Let's see what Lead House has for us today. Let's see what they got. All right. So let's go to, let me see this one. All right. So this one is in Monroe, Michigan. Okay. Give me 1 second. Monroe, Michigan. And you know, the cool thing about Lead House too is you can customize these, you know, like it's not a one size fits all. You want to get on a call with them and they'll kind of tell you how it works, what you want, what you don't want. Surprisingly, you know how a lot of people, they avoid stuff that's on the MLS. 2 offers that we got accepted were from the MLS. One of the owners said, you just pretend it's not even on the MLS. Like, I don't care. I'm canceling the contract. It all really depends on their motivation too. This one is actually in pretty good shape. But anyways, here's one right here. What's the story with this one? First, let me close all these tabs. I got way too many tabs. All right. Selling, foreclosure. All right. Need to sell ASAP. All right. We're just going to give them a call, and then I'll run some comps.
Hi, you've reached Michelle. Leave me a message and I'll get back to you.
Start back one more time.
Hi,
Hello?
you've reached Michelle. Leave me a message and I'll get back to you.
At the tone, please record your message. When you have finished recording, you may hang up or press 1 for more options.
Hey, Michelle, this is Steven. It looks like you filled out a form on our website about your property on Hoover Drive. If you can please give me a call or text back at your earliest convenience. I'd love to help you out with that. Thanks. Bye. Voicemail should always be short, sweet, to the point. Don't drag it out, especially when you're in the middle of negotiating with somebody. Like, let's say they picked up. Let's use a previous lead as an example, right? The person with the multifamily distressed property. If he didn't answer and I called him back, you never want to talk numbers on voicemail. Like, I'll tell you what not to do. Hey, Louis, this is Steven. Hey, great news. I spoke with my partner. We can do that price. If you can give me a call back when you can, right? Don't ever say yes or no in a voicemail. Don't ever talk numbers. The point of voicemail is just to get them on the phone. So then you can dig into the details. All right. Let's go to another one. Some people pick up, some won't. It's just part of the game. Let's go to this one here. Let me see. So this one's in foreclosure. That's very motivated. All right, this one. This is in Illinois. What's the story with this one? Let me just make sure it's the right. There's a few Walnut Streets in other states. All right. Ooh, this thing looks rough. I don't know what's going on with this, but it looks pretty rough. All right, so this is the property. What's the story beyond this one? Major repairs needed. Personal emergency. Need to sell ASAP. Cool. Let's give him a call.
The person you are calling cannot accept calls at this time. We're sorry for any inconvenience.
Call you right back.
The person you are calling cannot accept
Goes straight
calls
to
at this
voicemail.
time. We're sorry for any inconvenience this may cause.
Guess the voicemail's full. All right. Next one. Let's see. All right. I don't even know how to pronounce this name. Zamantakis? Zamantakis? All right. This one is in Utah. All right. Let me just call this one. There's no image for this. It's on the outskirts.
Hi, this is Steve. I can't come to the phone right now, but if you leave me a short.
Let me try something. Let me do a Google Voice, see if there's any ring. I just want to make sure that's not an issue with my phone number. I don't think it is because the last people I spoke to, I called from the CRM, but I just want to make sure.
Hi, this is Steve.
Not the number. We'll go to the next one. Let's see here. I'll call a couple more and then I'll go back to the other leads. Let's call Mr. Garner. All right, Mr. Garner. Burn it. All right, so this one is in Louisiana. And it needs work. They're in a financial bind. They need to sell ASAP. Okay. So let's give this one a call. This one's also having a hard time finding this one. And at least.
Sorry, I missed your call. I'll get back to you as soon as I can.
Everybody's busy. I'm going to call them right back. Sometimes they may not pick up because they don't recognize the area code. So this is why you want to double dial text and voicemail.
Sorry, I missed your call. I'll get back to you as soon as I can. Thank you.
At the tone, please record your message. When you've finished recording, you may hang up or press 1 for more options. To leave a callback number, press 5.
Hey, Mr. Garner, this is Steven. I believe you filled out some information on our website about your property in Highway 157. If you can please give me a call or text back, I can go and give you an offer on that property. Thanks. All right, cool. All right, let's go back to some more leads that you guys submitted. Let's go to this one in Clearwater. All right, so this one in Clearwater. Let's see what's up with this one. Let me close some of these tabs out. Clearwater. Okay, this is like a blue. Interesting looking house. This one is for sale on Zillow. Okay. Here it is. It looks in okay shape. Needs some work, but it's not like a tear down or anything. There's a giant safe there. All right, so what's the story with this one? Okay, so it's listed with an agent. Great investment opportunity. This is a 3-bedroom, 1-bath block home, perfect fixer-upper. Investors are by looking at value. This property offers a solid foundation with LS renovation potential. Blah, 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 blah. 30 days on Zillow, 65 saves. That's pretty good. All right, since it's listed with an agent. Now, remember, when you guys, I don't always recommend to run comps, right? Since I'm doing these for you, I'm going to run some light, quick comps, and I'll give you an idea of where I think you should be at, just in case they don't answer. You know, if you do get a hold of them, where you do need to be. It is listed. Let me just make sure something real quick. 33 days on the MLS and 30 days on Zillow. 65 saves. That's good. Almost, I mean, it's basically over double the days on market. It's a 31782, built in 1955, block home. It needs some work, but nothing too crazy. Let's look at some comps and see. Okay. Over here. And then, one of the things I like asking people, are you still accepting cash offers? Some agents will have a deadline on when they're looking to accept highest and best. Right? Hey, we're accepting offers until next Saturday or whatever. So, okay. So they're asking 170 for this. All right. I actually think that's a good price from what I see. Is this on the water? It's not. The not so good thing is that looks like there's a mechanic shop right next. So anytime you're right next to a commercial property, that they're not as desirable. But here's one right next to, yeah, this sold for 185. Okay. Yeah, I think they're actually asking a good price. 170. Here's one that sold for 205. Actually, that would not be a good comp because the size, the square footage. Hold on a second. Ours is 782 square feet, and that's heated, livable square foot. Oh yeah, some of these are much bigger, so they're not. Yeah, no. Let me look at the price per square feet. Let me look at smallest to biggest here. Yeah, it's too high. Never mind. I changed my mind. Ours is 782 square feet. I mean, I see one that's close, but it's about 1,300 square feet, almost double the size. So let me look at Propstream real quick here. 215. Yeah, I mean, this is a really good comp, but it's sold for 215. So, and it's renovated. Okay, so the ARV is around 215. They're asking 170. That doesn't make any sense. So let's call the agent. I mean, they do have interest on it. We're going to call them anyway and see what's going on with it. Let me look at a few more. I mean, that's the highest. There's one more actually. 230. It's another good one right here. 1998 though. Yeah, I can't look at that. I think the RV is around 715 or 215.
Hey, this is Justin with Skyway Real Estate. Sorry I missed your call. Please leave a message and
One more time. You guys are on the AI for Business event. Those of you that are in the community going to that.
Hello?
Hey, Mr. Garrett.
May I ask who's calling?
My name's Steven. I saw your listing on Zillow on Stevenson Drive.
Okay.
So are you guys still accepting offers for this property?
Yes.
Okay. I just had a few more questions. Did I catch it at a good time?
No, it's available to be shown. Are you a wholesaler or end buyer? You flip?
Yeah, I mean, we do everything. I'm a buyer, but I'm not going to waste your time. I just had a few questions about it.
Okay.
Do you know the? I mean, I see a lot of photos here. Do you know the age of the roof and the AC?
No.
Okay, so that's unknown. Do you know if there's any leaks or anything on the roof?
Not that I'm aware of.
Okay, and then actually, this has window units, right? I don't see
There's some window units, yeah, but there's cutouts for air ducts and stuff. So there could be central air in there. I haven't been in there again.
Okay. Are the sellers flexible on price, or are they pretty firm at that 170?
I own it, and I'm not firm.
Okay.
I would take a good offer, and yeah, I just want it sold. I'm not going to take anything assignable or with an inspection period or anything like that. So
That's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine. It doesn't have to be assignable or have an inspection. I just didn't want to waste your time because I was just looking at some comparable properties, and I think there's a renovated one on LaSalle Street that sold for 215. So I don't know if you were if it's worth having a conversation. I think we were honestly I'd probably around 100,000 is where we probably need to be at, and the contract doesn't have to be assignable. We can show proof of funds and all that stuff. But is that even worth your time? Is that something you're flexible with?
No, thank you. Have a good day, man.
Okay. So he's not motivated. Sometimes you'll talk to agents that actually own the property, and they're like, well, are you a wholesaler? I don't want assignable contracts. I mean, we can close on it, and we can double close. We can close on it, relist it. But if the ARV is 215 and you're asking 170, it's not going to work. So they're not motivated. All right, so let's move on to the next one. What's the next one we have here? Next one is in, let's see, Mississippi. All right. Oh, there's another one in Clearwater too. Let me mark this one. Columbus, Mississippi. All right, so this one's for sale by owner. Let me take a look here. This one looks like it's in good shape. Okay. Pictures are okay. Did that seller just text me? Oh, no, somebody else. Okay. All right. So this is the next one we have here. Columbus. Fair shape. Not renovated. Not a tear down. Just fair shape. There's not many photos of this. How long has it been? This has been on the market. It's been listed by the owner for 1 day. It has 11 saves and 221 views. So that's not bad. The street view doesn't look correct though. That's what it shows. And it's a brick home. Okay, perfect. Remember, when you're looking at brick homes, those are going to be more valuable than wood frame, obviously. But, you know, when you're looking at comps, you want to compare apples to apples. So let's take this one. They're asking 110. It's a 3.2 1463, built 1960. The Zestimate's 138. Their asking price is 110. Remember, the Zestimate is not an accurate. It's not always an accurate number. So don't always rely on the Zestimate and say, oh, this is the ARV or this is what it's worth. It's always a Zestimate is a guesstimate. Okay. Anytime a seller is asking below this estimate, that's a good indication that they might be motivated. I don't know why these people want to sell or when they want to sell, but they're asking below that, which is a good sign. I'm looking at PropStream. Looks like they bought it in 94, so they do have some equity in it. About 50% equity is what it's saying. The comps. This is a very small town. So there's not going to be much here. What's the population here? Let me see this real quick. Columbus. I like looking at this because it's going to determine which route I'm going to go as well. Mississippi population. Okay, so about 22,000 people. Not terrible, but not the best. Typically with these, it usually ends up being a novation kind of play because even if we get this under contract, I mean, I don't see anything moving in this area. Is there anything even for sale in this area? Let me take a look here real quick. There's one comp. Okay, and then let me take this off. I'm gonna do one more thing. When you're on Zillow, don't look at just sold, right? You also want to look at active and pending because you also have to think, well, if I get this under contract and I resell it for this, is it a realistic price that I'm selling to my buyer? Is there enough meat on the bone that gives them an opportunity to sell it at about the same price or less than what all these other ones are, you know, for sale for? And houses. Let me take this off. I'm not looking at any new construction. Oh, there's stuff for sale. Okay. But you got to see what's selling there. So ours is actually, there's one. So this isn't good. Take a look at this one. I'm going to show you one. Oh, this needs some work. I mean, it's not terrible, but this hasn't moved in 90 days. Okay. So look at this one, for example. This is one that's active right now. Now, this is in worse shape. Okay. Like it's not a tear down. It does need to be cleaned up. It's not terrible, but it needs work. But this thing has been active for over 3 months, and it's not even pending. Okay, so that's not a good sign, because this thing's, I mean, it's 60. It's 60K. It's very similar to ours, actually. Ours is only about 200 square feet more. So yeah, that's not a good sign. Now I'm going to call them anyway, but I like telling people this if they're just not too realistic with the price and all that. So let's give this person a call. Let's find out more about why they want to sell, when they want to sell. Let me see how much information there is here. So when you're looking for these, for those of you that are looking for FSBOs, try to avoid markets like this, because they're just going to be tough to move. Not much investors. It's low population. There's no flips. Even for Novation, I think that has to be priced correctly too. You have to see, well, what's active on the market and what's sold on the market. So this is listed. All right. Listed by Mrs. Bledsoe. So let's give Mrs. Bledsoe a call. And even any questions, drop them in the chat. I'll answer them.
Hi, this is Elena Bledsoe with Bledsoe Realty. I'm unable to answer the phone.
One more time. Sometimes these agents will answer on the second call, like the last gentleman. Let me make sure. 662. Okay.
Hi, this is Elena Bledsoe with Bledsoe Realty. I'm unable to answer the phone right now, but please leave me your name and
No answer. Oh, sorry, I missed your call. No, that's somebody else. Okay. Oh, what was I saying? If you are in the community and you're heading over to the AI event, if you're not in it by now, I'm going to be going on there right after the deal desk. I'll be calling some leads that an AI bot has produced live. And I'll be going over the acquisitions process and the script and all that stuff. It's the AI for Business event. I'll be hopping on there right after here. So I'll see you over there if you're over there already. Let's call this one in Clearwater. There's another one in Clearwater. Hopefully it's not the same agent. Okay, no. Let me see. Nope. Different one. So this one, 72 saves in 2 days. 3-bedroom, 2-bath. Okay. This is really good. Just an overview. Okay, so let's take a look at this. All right. So this is in, I'm just gonna need some work. Definitely need some work. But 1 or 2 days, 72 saves is actually, that's really good. And then the street view picture makes the house look a lot better than it actually is. All right. Give me 1 second. Carlos Avenue. All right. 3-bedroom, 2-bath, home in Clearwater for strong potential, solid cash flow. While the property does need significant amount of repairs. Okay. Oh, they have a lease through September 17th. Okay, good. It does fit the 1% rule. Okay, so 3-bedroom, 2-bath, about 1,500 square feet. Let me take a look at the area. Let you know where I think you need to be at. Darla, you submitted this one. Fair condition. Okay. And I think this one, I mean, when I saw the photo, if this thing's rented, still needs some work, but it's rented right now. Some of these are going for about the same price, and they're 1,000 square feet more. So I don't think, let me see. Yeah, I'm trying to stay in this neighborhood. 320 on 315. Okay, actually, this is good. But this square footage is just crazy. Ours is 1,500 square feet, 1,494. Let me look at one more thing. Carlos Avenue in Clearwater. Wow. Okay, so it's saying that estimated value is really high, but let me look at some of these other ones. I mean, some of them are just way bigger square feet. And then there's some that are right around the corner. Okay, here's a good one. Actually, this one sold for $410. Wow. Fully renovated. Oh, this is a really good comp. Okay. And what did they buy this for? So I think the ARV is actually around 410. So I think we need to be closer to 200,000. Yeah. I mean, the pool is messed up too. All right, let's give them a call. See if they pick up the phone. If you have any questions, go ahead and drop them in the chat. Let's go ahead and call this one, see if they answer. Oh, hold on a second. I think you missed a, let me make sure. Yeah, I think you missed a number on the thing. I'm going to call the agent here. Okay.
Troy Funk here, broker associate at Realty One Group.
Let's call him one more time. Mr. Troy Funk. Oh, hold on. Text me. How can either a member of my team or self help you get on a call? When can we get on a call? I had a question about your listing on Carlos Avenue. Thanks. All right. And they bought this for 55. Yeah, they bought this for 55. So they have equity. So what's, I don't get it. Okay, well, they have equity in it. I think I'm talking to AI here. Yeah, it responded. It responded like a second later. Hi, confirming your phone text currently. I'm a member of my team. I will be in touch. Thanks. Okay. All right. So, Yeah. AI is powerful, but you got to know how to use it. Where do you get the best leads? The best lead gen? I think one of my favorite lead generation right now is LeadHouse 365. And I'm not saying that just to say that. I'm saying it because it's real. Because as long as somebody wants to sell, needs to sell, that's the only kind of people we want to speak with. I want to give offers to people that want to sell and need to sell, regardless of where they come from. But sometimes, depending on the lead source, they're not going to be as interested, especially with cold calling. Some people may just want to hear an offer. That's not really a lead. A lead is somebody that wants to sell, needs to sell, not somebody that just wants to hear an offer. Okay? Awesome, guys. Well, I'm going to head over to the AI for Business events and the community. If you guys need me, shoot me a message. Guys, have a great weekend. Make the calls, make the offers.